Hey beloveds, happy summer solstice. Get over to my website at thechildoflight.com. Again, that's thechildoflight.com. Use my coupon code summer solstice and get 21% off until July 4th. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your general read for the first week of July. That's going to be July 1st through the 7th, and it is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's perfectly fine. If you find that this doesn't resonate, go ahead and check out your other signs. All right, this is going to be in the area of love. We're going to do a spread for singles. We're going to do a spread for people that are in a relationship, but we're going to reverse it. We're going to do the relationship first. We're going to do the singles second. I will place a timestamp here if you want to go ahead and skip to the single. Now, I will tell you, if you're in a relationship and you're thinking about ending that relationship, go ahead and stick around until the singles reading, because that one may speak to you as well. Now, of course, energy is fluid and time is illusion, so it can go a little bit before, a little bit after, a lot of it before, and a lot of it after. I am going to read from the perspective of a Cancer because this is a Cancer reading. However, if you feel like, why do I sound like a game show host? Why do I feel like I'm on a game show? If you feel like the roles should be reversed, go ahead and do that. If it makes you feel good, do it. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna do relationships first, singles second. I need to get out a real shit message because it would make a lot more sense while I'm in the mode I'm in. All right. Cancer. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Tower, the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, the Empress in the reverse position, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. Cancer. Let me tell you, there's either been an abrupt ending to something or there needs to be an abrupt ending to something. This could be a way that you're viewing your relationship or yourself overall that could be getting in the way of you forming relationships or causing trouble in an already existing relationship, okay? You're not presenting at your best, and you probably haven't been for a while because there's something that needs to end out. I feel like very much this is within you and your own state of being, form of thought, and just overall your soul's journey and transformation. If you're finding yourself in situations, especially as being viewed by others or the way you're viewing the world, that's anything less than satisfactory, I would start with yourself, okay? Because there is something that's very clear to me here that you need to end out. That's going to be for singles and people in a relationship alike. All right, so let's get into it. How your person feels about you is the star. Your person feels like you are shining bright, like you are the star of the show. They feel very hopeful. You give them a sense of renewal and vice versa. They're feeling really good about this, okay? What you want is the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. I don't think you want to be out there looking for anything new, and I don't think they do either. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse position, you seem to be mirroring each other quite nicely. They're wanting to make money, be something, build something. They're wanting to be close. They're wanting to have you near them. The Ace of Wands in the reverse position, it looks like you want that as well. You're not wanting anything new. And also, you may want a little bit of a break if you are someone that feels like your partner is smothering you. This could speak to that. We're going to clarify, but let's move on. In the combined energy, you've got the Two of Pentacles in the upright. You seem to work really well together. There does seem to be a balance here. There also could be some juggle and some struggle I'm hearing. So where they lack, you pick up, and vice versa. Again, it seems to be a situation that works well together. Not sure how long that's going to last. We'll see. What's hidden is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. That's why I said not sure how long that's going to last, because someone may feel a little bit smothered, or there's something a little bit, it's like it's okay for now and I feel like I don't really want anything new, but it is getting a little bit complacent. It's like I'm hearing tired, I'm hearing played out. I'm hearing played up, I'm hearing done, okay? So with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position, what's hidden is it's not working in the way that you or your person or both of you are thinking that it is. This is going to come to a head, and it could just be the struggle and juggle and hustle and bustle of life, okay? It's kind of going to fall through. So if that's the case, if you feel like either one of you are sort of on the verge of breaking, or I'm hearing having a psychotic breakdown, but it's said in kind of like a playing but not playing way. Like, yeah, somebody may be getting a little bit, you know, but not actually a mental breakdown, at least not the way that I'm seeing it or hearing it. Okay, so but if you feel like you're being a little bit too needy, back up a little. And if you feel like your partner is smothering or being a little bit too needy with you, say something politely and tactfully, because, you know, it's just kind of that relationship. It's just that time in the relationship. And it's like, if you feel like you need some space, just say that. Don't let it get to this point, because this is what no one sees coming. So don't let it get to that breaking point. All right. In the outcome, you've got the Six of Cups in the reverse position with the Prince of Wands in the reverse position. Like I said, don't let it get to that breaking point, because what I'm seeing here is a state of depression and nostalgia from something that's happened before, or a way that it was before that someone's not communicating, okay? The outcome, if you don't say something, isn't going to be good, because no one's going to be able, the communication is off. The messages are not there, okay? And I see someone shutting down and going cold if these things aren't communicated effectively, honestly, and I'm hearing in time, okay? So obviously, in relationships, when it comes to respect and lack thereof, there is a point of no return. So let's make sure that it doesn't get to that. Nobody should be hurting anybody. Yeah. Let's come in and clarify. I really want to clarify this Ace of Wands here in regards to what you want. There's also another scenario playing out here for those of you that this part's going to resonate with. Again, this is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But there's a situation playing out here that your partner feels like you could be more and do more, especially in finances, with financial help and collaborating in this space and building up the home. They feel like you could be making more money, or having a better job, or having a job at all. Some of you have been staying home and all the stress is on your partner, or vice versa. There's a scenario I'm seeing here where they want more money, they want to achieve something greater, and they feel as if they need your help to do that, and you're not really applying yourself. Okay, that's only for a select few. They feel like that y'all could be much further along if you would work just as hard as them. I'm not saying that you aren't, I'm saying as they feel it. Okay, if that latter scenario is resonating with you, they've already communicated this to you, even if it kind of was a roundabout way or in a fit of anger, and then they said, well, you know, I didn't mean that. They did. They've already conveyed this. It's already been put out there, and they didn't feel like it was received well. Again, only for a select few. All right, so we got the Page of Cups. Let me get one more over that Ace of Wands. This financial situation, what you want is to be taken care of. You want either to be fully taken care of, or fully, let's say, reassured that someone or this person can take care of you. Okay, you want a state of renewal. You want to be courted. So no matter how long you've been together, it seems like there needs to be, some of you may even want to renew your vows, but it's like you want a larger effort. You want a larger effort is what that looks like to me. Let's do the Five of Pentacles. Four of Cups in the sideways with the Hangman in the sideways. They don't really know how to go about this or say this anyway. They feel, again, they want more financially. They want, here's the thing. You seem to want more passion and emotion from them, and as far as like you want more of an effort in those areas, and it looks like they want more of an effort in more practical, like they want you to be like less lazy and more focused. Okay, I'm not saying they're not this, and I'm not saying you're not this, but as it's being perceived by your partner, that's the way they feel. That's how it's coming across. That little fly is about to get on my nerves. It's too hot. Look, he don't even want to be outside. Let's do the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, with the King of Cups. Your combined energy is an understanding, like y'all understand that y'all need each other and that y'all depend on each other, and you know, one will pick up the slack where the other one lacks, and vice versa. However, I think honestly, I feel like you both need to just go forward showing your appreciation and gratitude in maybe a different way. Maybe what you're doing, if you are already showing your appreciation and gratitude, maybe it's not working. Okay, maybe they're not seeing it that way. Maybe you need to try a different approach, because there seems to be a level of understanding that you both need each other and that you need to kind of juggle and sort of bounce off of one another. What I'm getting a lack of is appreciation as one or the other or both feels it. Maybe I'll just need a break. Maybe I'll just need a vacation. Let's do the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position, because that's what's hidden. The Six of Wands in the reverse position. Yeah, someone feels like they're doing this by themselves. They feel unappreciated. That's what's hidden. And it's going to slowly but surely peek through with the Judgment. Somebody's going to get that renewal, even if it is in a sort of toxic manner or that grass is greener on the other side situation with the Four of Wands in the reverse position. Somebody's going to go outside of their normal behavior because they're not feeling appreciated. They're feeling very lonely. They're feeling like they're doing it on their own. They feel like you could be doing more, or you feel like they could be doing more. Okay? Yeah, Knight of Wands in the reverse position. You get the Page of Wands, or the Prince of Wands over here, which is the same. It's equivalent to the Knight of Wands in this deck, and they're both in the reverse position. That's what's hidden. Somebody isn't reaching their potential, and also somebody isn't communicating effectively. The messages aren't going through. The passion is dwindling. There just needs to be a spicing up of, you know, whatever is going on here. Yeah. It's just a renewal. It's as simple as that. And for some of you, it could be more complex than that, because if one person really isn't willing to budge, that can be a very complex situation. I am not a victim. Positive, uplifting new friends. Okay, so I don't really feel like in this relationship either one is really taking on more than the other. So if it's a situation where, let's say, you don't work or your partner doesn't work, let's say one stays at home and the other one works. Well, it's not that they're doing more than you or you're doing more than them. It's that you're equally exerting yourself to different areas, right? So one person is like, oh my gosh, you never help me with the kids, you never help me pick up after yourself, you don't even pick up your wet towel off the floor. Oh, somebody is PO'd about that wet towel on the floor, because that came through like, whoa, somebody is really, really upset. You know what that tells me? Because it's something so small, that tells me that it's gotten so bad that all the little things that really don't matter have become a big issue, which means the issue is really, really big and deep underneath, because all those little things wouldn't be getting on your nerves if there wasn't something really, really deeply rooted, like something much deeper, something much bigger. Okay, anyways, it's a situation where it's like, if you don't help me with this, you don't help me with that, you don't help me with this, you don't do that, you don't even take the initiative to do this, you didn't, you know, you didn't mow the lawn, you didn't blah, 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 blah. And the other person is like, you don't work, you spend money, you know, you sit on your ass all day, whatever it is. It's like, no, it seems to be there needs to be a this. So either trade spots for the day or try to look through the other person's perspective, okay, is what I'm seeing. Yeah. All right, let's get a couple of things over here. something in my eyeball. Maybe one of you has an office job and the other one works in the heat, has a very like a labor intensive job. It's this very nitpicky comparison that really shouldn't be there, because you're both actually doing a lot just in your own way. It's just, you need to look at it from the other person's perspective, and vice versa. And you need a break. You need some rejuvenation time. And you need to communicate, for sure. It's not that serious. Laugh, muckers. Don't let the bull make you bitter. Don't make the bull make you bitter. Blah, 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 blah. How many seashells by the seashore woodchucks? Okay, let me read it again. It's not that serious. Laugh, muckers. Don't let the bull make you bitter. And yes, I'm keeping it clean on purpose, because it's come to my attention that people's children click on these videos when they have mommy and daddy's phone on accident, okay? So if child can't read that, then they definitely don't need to hear it come out of my mouth. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to slip up from time to time, but I'm trying. All right. Interrupting is for a-holes. Let them finish, okay? So like I said, I feel like there's already tried to be something communicated. Someone isn't feeling heard, okay? And it could just be a very, very simple fix. Somebody could get super excited to talk, and they're not letting the other person talk, and not because they're trying to cut them off, but because they're just super excited to share their day, or to share their point of view, or to share their epiphanies, or, you know, it could be any number of things. All right, let's jump into the singles. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first week of July. That's going to be July 1st through the 7th. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, singles. One more shuffle here. Three of Wands, the Temperance, and the Alchemist in the reverse position. So what I'm seeing here is you think you're never gonna find it. That no one's gonna match up to the last one, or no one's gonna match up to you, or just a bunch of duds. You feel like there's just a bunch of duds out there. You feel like you're never going to be reunited with your old person, or no one's going to come to ever fill their shoes, or you feel also like the ones that are presenting are only here to manipulate you, and it's just never going to happen for you. That's how you're feeling. That's how this is coming across. Again, this is general, so it's not for everyone, but that's kind of what's coming in the shadow. This is maybe not being presented outward, but this is a very, very deep kind of thought process that's going on here. And we can see that with the first card out when we're looking at the future love at the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. It's like there's no more opportunities for me. This is someone that's kind of just given up, or it's like I'm feeling your expectations get lower and lower and lower. While that's happening, your suitors have less and less and less respect from you. Okay? That's really not their fault. That's your fault, because your expectations are getting low. You're kind of entertaining people that you normally wouldn't, and you're not being very respectful. You're not giving them a real chance, Cancer. you know you are not giving them a real chance. And because you are so passionate and you are so kind of all in, and you do hold yourself together well when they're around you, they feel like you are their world and they are your world. And all the while, like when they leave, you're like, whew, I'm so glad to be rid of them. Hold on. You know you ain't right for that, Cancer. But nonetheless, it looks like someone here has given up on hope. And for others of you, it's like you kind of don't want to give one person the opportunity because you feel like you may need several to fulfill you. That's just, again, general, not for everyone. It is for some though. Okay. Over here in the position of attraction, you've got the 10 of Wands. So for this person that's coming in, I'm not seeing the attraction be instant. Well, let's say the physical attraction may be instant. The passion and the time and the potential of everything, at least as it's realized at a certain point, will not be instant, because you or the person may have way too many things to take care of, way too many responsibilities, way too many burdens. Honestly, there's a lot to take care of here. And this is going to have to be somebody that's willing, this person, when they look at you, or you them, this is going to be realized off the top. And that may take a person a little bit of time to see how they're processing that and if they truly want to commit to that. Okay? Because they do know what you come with, or vice versa. You know what they come with. And so it's not instant, but it can grow. Okay? Your person's personality is a hopeless romantic. Okay? They are a one woman or a one man person, and they're a hopeless romantic. They likely believe in soulmates. They don't really have a lot of trouble conveying their emotions for you, or even just overall. Yeah, they believe in like a higher, they kind of set their relationships up and out from everything else, which I think is great, because I think you need that. I just don't know that you're in the right headspace to receive something like that, especially because of these cards right here of what's coming through in the shadow cards. So anyways, let's keep moving. The challenges is going to be the Prince of Pentacles, giving people a chance, giving people a real opportunity. That's what's going to present, okay? And even giving this person a real opportunity, okay? Let's go with over here. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. You've got to be open. At least, I'm not saying let your entire wall down, but you're going to have to let some people in if you ever expect to find anyone, all right? Either you're going to have to get back out there, you're going to have to go into places, you are going to have to allow people to see you, and vice versa. You're going to have to give people chances. It's like you've given up on whatever the idea or past experience was that you've had, and then you're not understanding why you're not finding people or why someone isn't coming in. Well, it's because you're not giving them a chance. You're gonna have your advice is to get out there, go inside, let them inside, maybe not all the way, okay, but just a little bit, metaphorically and physically, and see where it goes. All right, we're gonna clarify, but the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position, this has been coming through a lot for people. It's like, how and when will you meet on this like little position here has been coming through of when you least expect it, when you're no longer working on it, when you no longer have the expectations that you've had in the past, when you when you are just allowing things to flow. Now, for some of you, it's going to be when your life slows down a little bit. Okay, right now you're very one-track mind, you're very busy, you're very goal-oriented. There's something very specific, or maybe even a few things very specific, projects or just overall life, degrees. It could be any number of things, but you're trying to achieve very specific goals, and you're just really too busy to put forth the time and effort that it would take to allow any sort of intense or deep relationship to blossom, grow, and develop. Okay, so when it's going to happen is whenever you have a little bit more time, when you're not working so much towards these goals. Maybe it could be a vacation, it could just be when you've wrapped up a chapter of life. Okay, we're going to clarify a couple of these, even though I don't really feel like we need to. Let's do the Five of Pentacles. Knight of Swords in the reverse position. Some of you aren't even letting people speak to you. You're not even letting people speak to you, nor are you. I mean, you're putting up the stop before they even get a word out. Like if they even look like they make their mouth like a little shape that look like it's about to speak, you're like, just whoop. Shh. Quick, like you can't do that. You can't do that. Not everyone is going to be a potential partner, but you're never going to know if you don't let it flow. Yes, there you go. You're going to have to approach life in a less jaded way. There we go, Cancer. That's probably the best way I'm going to be able to articulate that. Oh, I am so sorry, Cancer. I forgot to turn off the AC. I forgot to turn off the fan. This audio probably sucks so bad. And you know what? I'm not redoing the video. But I'll make it better for you next time. I apologize. Wolf Moon, I will watch over you. I was wondering why I wasn't getting hot. Okay, you have someone watching over you. Some of you have recently lost someone. Either they're no longer within this construct, meaning they've passed over, or there was a breakup, a separation, something like that, or even like you realized that it just wasn't working out and you had to go your separate ways. But the energies that came with that person and that person was, and everything that was accumulated and acquired in that time, in that space, it's definitely still watching over you. You have ancestors watching over you. You have spirit guiding you. You have intuition. You are being guided. It looks to me, Cancer, like you're very much in a transition and healing process. But for whatever reason, you're still kind of coming through from a jaded space and mindset. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a taco. Okay? Which is a way to say, are you hangry? Okay? It's a way to say, stop being so agitated at people for things that they didn't create and or have control of. Then you have here, detox, drink a smoothie, unfriend that a-hole, and throw some ish out, okay? If you have been hoarding, stop. Get rid of it. That's part of the attachment issue here. Detox your life, your body, your space. Some of you have a lot of clutter in rooms that you need to get rid of. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. This is going to be really, really good for you, especially when we can see your advice is to allow people to be around you, hear what they have to say. They may not be the one, but the more you're able to do that, the easier it will get to accept the one when the one comes along. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time.